Hey there, today I've got an important update on the Corporate Transparency Act and BOI reporting situation. So let's dive right in. So on December 23rd, 2024, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals lifted the nationwide injunction that was blocking enforcement of the CTA and its BOI reporting requirements. This means the reporting requirements are back in effect, but there's more to the story. The very next day, on the 24th, or Christmas Eve, this decision was immediately appealed by the plaintiffs, who requested an emergency hearing to lift the stay and continue this injunction during the appeals process. Now, if that happens, the BOI reporting will not be required while the legal process plays out through the appellate courts. So, here are 5 things you need to know. First, FinCEN is an acronym for the Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, and it has given us a bit of breathing room. For companies filed before 2024, the new deadline for filing BOI reports is January 13, 2025, instead of the original January 1st deadline. I guess I shouldn't complain because that does give us an extra 12 days to comply and file the BOI report. Second, legal challenges continue. The National Federation of Independent Business, or NFIB, is not backing down. That emergency petition for a hearing in opposition to the December 23rd stay of injunction is being aggressively pursued, but this time the issue will be heard en banc, and the plaintiffs have asked for relief no later than January 6th. An en banc hearing in the Fifth Circuit will include all 17 active judges instead of the small 3-judge panel that decided to lift the injunction on the 23rd of this month, just 4 days ago. This new petition for relief is currently pending. This is a really big undertaking that could potentially overturn the stay and reinstate the ban against FinCEN enforcing the BOI reporting requirements, which they won just a day and a half before Christmas. And remember, the full Fifth Circuit of 17 judges has a strong reputation as the most conservative appeals court in the country, and that's an issue I covered in a previous video on this topic. Third, there's also a potential for immediate Supreme Court action. If the en banc petition fails or is not heard, the NFIB has indicated they may seek emergency relief from the U.S. Supreme Court before the new January 13 deadline. So, if you're a small business owner who hasn't yet filed, and by the way, that includes the vast majority of small businesses in the USA, it's really important for you to stay right on top of this issue, and you can do that here on my channel. Fourth, there's ongoing congressional action, so there's still hope for a legislative solution. The NFIB, which is the National Federation of Independent Businesses, that's a national lobbying group of about 300,000 of America's small business owners. They're pushing Congress for a complete repeal of the BOI reporting requirements. They are supporting a new act called Repealing Big Brother Overreach Act, which would permanently relieve small businesses from these burdensome requirements. Fifth, here's my advice for small business owners. While we can't guarantee the outcome of these legal challenges, it is wise to prepare for compliance just in case. But don't lose hope. Keep supporting the repeal efforts by contacting your representatives in Congress. I'm doing that, and I encourage you to do the same. Now, here's some encouraging news for us CTA opponents. The fight is not over. It's just beginning. Multiple legal challenges are still in play across the country. There are currently 4 cases in the appellate process in the 4th, 5th, 9th, and 11th Circuit Courts of Appeal. All of them are challenging the constitutionality of the Corporate Transparency Act. And then there's growing awareness of the burden the CTA places on small business owners. As 2024 comes to a close and we enter 2025, news in support of small business and in opposition to the CTA is rapidly growing, even catching the attention of major publications like the Wall Street Journal. And finally, the extended deadline gives us more time to push for a repeal or further legal action. Remember, Your voice does matter in this fight. Keep advocating, stay informed, and let's work together to protect our small businesses from unnecessary burdens. For more detailed information, including links to sources, check out the PDF in the video description. And if you find this kind of information helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the like and notification buttons to push this video out to even more people. And finally, stay tuned for more updates on this developing situation. In the meantime, have an absolutely awesome day.